coming at you live. We are cooking in Kevin's kitchen. What are you stirring up today?
Been a minute, y'all. We're trying to figure out this Facebook thing. You know, they got rid of my wife's account, so we're having to redo everything and get it all over to mine. Anyway, we're finally gonna do us another video. Julia Child's Soul Meunière. Boy, let me tell you what, this stuff is good. I'm not a big fish eater, but my wife is. She eats any kind of fish there is. So one time I had tried flounder and I actually liked it, so I decided to try this recipe because I actually like it. Now, usually they make it with any kind of sole, like a Dover sole or something like that. Second or third in line would be flounder, yellow tail flounder, which is what we have tonight. You can see right here we have our little fillets ready to go. But anyway, Soul Meunière is basically the miller's wife, is where Meunière, I don't know how to speak French, but Meunière is the miller's wife, and then Meunier is the miller himself, I guess. And so anyway, this is Julia Child's first recipe that she had when she went over to France and made her decide to go into French cooking. So there's many videos on this out there. I just wanted to show you how simple it was. This is a super fast and simple recipe. So let's go over the ingredients real quick. You want, tonight we're going to do 4 fillets. You can do as many as you want. Nothing changes other than the amount of oil and stuff you use anyway. But you want your, we got 4 fillets here. You want about a cup or 3/4 of a cup of flour in a plate because we're going to put the fish on there. You want about a half of a lemon for the sauce. We're going to make this black butter sauce, and it's got butter in it, lemon, and parsley. I already cut up my parsley, so it's ready to go. I can show you how small you want it. You just want it like that, and that's going to go on the sauce, on top of the fish right for the sauce. You want about 2 tablespoons of capers, if you like capers. You don't have to put it in there, but it's called for. And then we're going to need about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I only have extra virgin. You don't have to use extra virgin. You could use regular olive oil. You need about 2 tablespoons. And then you're going to need about around 6 tablespoons of butter. You need at least 2 for the frying of the fish. And then we're going to use about 4 for the sauce. We're going to use 2 pans because that way I can do the sauce. You can use 1 pan, wipe it out, and then do the sauce. But I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pans tonight because we want it to go quick and easy. And sea salt. And really that is all you need for this recipe. Okay? And we're going to get started and show you how it goes. We'll be right back.
Woo.
Alrighty, we're back at you. Getting our pans good and hot. So they're not quite ready yet, which is perfect because I'm going to show you what we do next. Right now we just take a little bit of, we got good old sea salt. It doesn't need much. You're just going to put a little sprinkle on the fish like that. Okay? And then what we do now is we just take it. And you don't you don't milk it or nothing like that. We're just going to put a little bit of flour on it. Doesn't take a whole lot. You don't want to like batter this. It's just got a little bit of flour on it. I'm going to go ahead and get a few ready so that when this pan's ready, they can just all go in. So I'm going to go like that. This is a super easy, yummy recipe, y'all. Last one done. Guess I could have done that without the video, but that's all right. Show you how quick it is. It's really not. Doesn't take long at all. I'll rinse my hands real quick. Okay, now my pan should be getting close. I'm gonna go ahead and put my olive oil. You know when you put the butter in. About 2 tablespoons. I'm going to use a couple tablespoons of butter. It's getting hot. Swirling around. Get that butter melted all in that pan. And then we're going to cook the fish about 2 to 3 minutes per side, depending on how much you want it done. Ours are really thin, so we're probably going to go about 2.5 minutes per side. I'll set my deal at 3 and then flip it. Okay, so we got our pan, should be good and hot. We're going to set our fish in. Knock a little bit of that flour off. I'm going to do all 4. I went ahead and got out a big pan. I'm just going to do all 4 here. Guess you know what's for supper tonight.
I can't wait. Oh God, this recipe is amazing.
Okay, so right there. Now, you don't want to disturb it or anything. You just want to leave it right there for about 2.5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. And we'll be back in 2.5 minutes. All right, we're 2.5 minutes in. Let's flip this fish and see what she looks like. We're going to just go like that. Oh, look at that. Just so pretty.
Oh my gosh, it smells so incredible.
That one kind of fell apart, but that's
Oh
all
my
right.
gosh.
Okay, we're going to set our timer again, and we'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
I love you, Julia Child. I love my
Actually,
hubby
we'll
for
be back
cooking
in about
it.
a minute because we got to make this sauce. I forgot. So I got my pan ready, so we're fixing to make this sauce. I'm going to plate it up.
Woohoo!
Okay, our fish is about a minute and a half away from being done. You can see my pan's good and hot. This is black butter sauce. Now what we want to do is brown this butter, okay? So you actually do burn it just a little bit because you want that good golden dark color, that caramel looking color. So we're going to put the butter in, okay? We get it to the color before we do anything. You can see it already starting to change colors a little bit. We want it good and brown. Okay, we can go ahead and throw our capers in. Okay, look at that butter. Look how it's getting good and brown. Okay, now we're ready for our lemon. We got 30 seconds on our fish.
Woo! It smells so good in here.
Okay, right there. Go ahead and turn it off. We're going to go ahead and plate our fish here.
Your cat looks really mad.
Yeah.
Like she wants
my cat's
some.
always mad. Okay. I'm making a really good, we got a bunch of broccoli from the school this year, and so we froze a bunch of it, and so I was trying to find recipes for frozen broccoli, and I actually found one that's really good, and you do it in the air fryer, and that's what I'm having with this tonight, so it's going to be really good. Okay, so you want to put your parsley on, just so when we put the hot butter sauce, it will cook it just a little bit. You don't need a lot of parsley, just a little bit, mainly for color. Like that. I'm gonna put a little bit on. Make sure you get capers for everybody. And then the rest of the sauce.
I'm so happy.
And that's it. That is the whole recipe, y'all. Julia Child, Sole Meunière. And we're gonna serve it with some rice and the broccoli I just told you about. Get you some